Welcome, aviation enthusiasts, to another intriguing set of developments in the world of flight simulation. Rex Simulations, the developer behind some popular weather, scenery, and enhancement utilities for Microsoft Flight Simulator, has provided some updates regarding their next generation Accuseason add-on, bringing more realistic seasons to the sim. Meanwhile, popular developer iniBuilds have provided even further glimpses into their hotly anticipated Airbus A300 coming this year to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Finally, for those of you with a Navigraph subscription, there's now a way to track your flight from anywhere in the world, as well as tons of other features coming with no additional cost. Lots to cover in today's new episode, ladies and gentlemen, so strap in as we dissect what's in store for Microsoft Flight Simulator users in the very near future. Now, long-term viewers of the channel might know that I'm not much of a bush pilot or GA aircraft flyer. I love flying large airliners, which usually involves long periods of time where I put the plane on cruise and just kind of sit there. So instead of rotting in front of my monitor for hours on end, I prefer to go out and do things, whether it may be a run, doing my laundry, enjoying a meal outside, but there's always that lingering feeling about how my flight is doing, whether it's all peaceful or if I'm in an uncontrolled nosedive about to kill all of my passengers. Well, with today's sponsor, Asobo Remote, you don't have to worry anymore. Asobo is a free-to-download application software from macOS, Windows, and Android that allows you to remotely control your PC using your phone. As can be seen here, I can monitor my flight, control the cameras, and even move things around as needed without having to be anywhere near my monitor. And this doesn't just work for games. As a content creator, I get great peace of mind when I can monitor the status of my video being rendered on my editing software, and having the ability to upload videos to YouTube without physically being at my desk or computer is an absolute godsend. The app does allow keyboard customization as well as mouse support, and can also support games up to 144 FPS. So log on to the link in the description section of the video to see all of their expanded payment plans, including a pluggable device that can wake up your PC remotely. Once again, that's Asobo Remote, and you can find out more by clicking on the link in the description section of the video. First up then, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Navigraph, the go-to utility app for flight simmers who have just unveiled an exciting update. And the best part, it comes at no additional cost for both existing users or newcomers to the add-on. First and foremost, let's talk about the star of this update, the in-flight telemetry tracker. Navigraph have seamlessly integrated a live data feed directly from your flight simulator into their app and desktop application. This live data includes crucial information such as your current airspeed, ground speed, expected arrival time, remaining time en route, and your indicated altitude. Picture this, you're on a long-haul flight cruising at altitude. With Navigraph's telemetry tracker, you can now monitor your flight's progress from virtually anywhere in the world using your mobile device. No need to fret about missing critical moments like the top of descent. It's like having a virtual co-pilot right in your pocket. And of course, if at any moment you feel like controlling your flight, you always have our sponsor Asobo Remote's help to do just that. Navigraph have also taken things up a notch by seamlessly integrating SimBrief's OFP or Operational Flight Plan into their app. This integration streamlines your flight planning process, making critical flight information more accessible. The close partnership between Navigraph and SimBrief, following Navigraph's acquisition of SimBrief in April 2021, continues to revolutionize flight planning and execution. But wait, there's even more. Navigraph has expanded its offerings by adding digital ATIS information under the Airports tab. Now, when you access the Weather section of any airport on the map, you'll find ATIS information right alongside live METAR and TAF data. This is part of Navigraph's ongoing commitment to providing comprehensive weather information to enhance your flights. The digital ATIS readout draws data from multiple sources. So for example, if you're looking for US airports, it sources data from the current real-world ATIS. If your adventures take you beyond the borders of the United States, however, fear not, Navigraph leverages data from VATSIM, IVAO, or Pilot Edge to provide accurate and up-to-date information for your chosen location. Now here's a crucial note. These fantastic new features are exclusively available to users with a paid subscription to the Navigraph Charts app. Now personally, I've been flight simming for around about 8 to 10 years, and I can say that the best investment I've made into this hobby is this Navigraph subscription. The things you get with it are absolutely insane, especially after Navigraph's acquisition of SimBrief. Everything tied in together, and finding all of my charts, all of my weather data, my AIRAC cycles in one place is a godsend. So I definitely think it's worth it if you're looking to get the subscription. As usual, to stay updated with everything that's new in the Navigraph camp, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and have the notification bells turned on for all the updates related to flight simulation and specifically Navigraph as well. Next up then, let's talk about iniBuilds, who have provided yet another glimpse at their upcoming highly detailed Airbus A300 from Microsoft Flight Simulator releasing this year. The team has taken to Facebook to provide just 3 stunning previews of their upcoming A300 for the sim. The aircraft is dressed in a sleek and fitting Lufthansa livery, and the previews focus primarily on the exterior of the aircraft, highlighting its impeccable design and attention to detail. As can be expected from iniBuilds at this point, every screw, rivet, and deformity on the exterior looks to be modeled to perfection, and the work done on the livery itself is also no small feat. The colors look amazing, and the attention to detail is definitely there. It's a testament to the level of realism and craftsmanship iniBuilds is bringing to this aircraft. Now, these images also mark the first time we're seeing the passenger variant of the A300 showcased by means of the marketing materials supplied by iniBuilds. The majority of the community seems to have forgotten the fact that we're getting both the cargo and passenger variants with this aircraft, since most of their marketing material thus far has only shown the cargo variant. It's all part of their plan to provide us with a truly comprehensive airliner experience. Now, the burning question on everyone's mind: when can we get our hands on this beauty? While the previews have certainly left us eager to take to the virtual skies in the A300, iniBuilds haven't provided a specific development status update in this round of previews like they usually do. However, there is a however, they have reaffirmed that this incredible aircraft is still on track to land in our simulators later this year, so 2023 by all accounts is when you can take this bird out for a spin. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, for this video, let's talk about some intriguing news fresh from Rex Simulations, the renowned developers known for their exceptional texture enhancement add-ons across various flight simulators. They've just unveiled the next evolution of their highly regarded Accuseason add-on, designed to elevate your Microsoft Flight Simulator experience. Accuseason, for those who might not be familiar, is a remarkable texture utility tailored for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Its primary mission is to introduce the magic of changing seasons to your virtual environment. What sets it apart is the meticulous attention to detail, offering an array of presets suitable for different times of the year, and it doesn't stop there, it even captures the nuances within each season. To sweeten the deal, it includes something called Enhanced Content, which provides specialized foliage updates for select regions, adding another layer of realism. In a recent presentation held over on Discord, the talented folks at Rex Simulations tantalized the community with a glimpse of the next iteration of Accuseason. While they've chosen to keep some details under wraps for now, some eagle-eyed users and discussions over on AvSim have unearthed some intriguing tidbits. So what's the buzz all about? Well, this update is a game changer. The most exciting addition is the introduction of terrain colors. Now, up until this point, Accuseason primarily only focused its transformative powers on the vegetation, but with this update, it's taking the concept of seasonal changes to new heights. Picture this: the terrain itself will undergo stunning seasonal transformations. Presently, this feature spans autumn and winter seasons, enchanting the landscapes of the United States, Canada, Europe, and Iceland. The developers have also hinted at the possibility of expanding this feature to cover more regions in the future going forward. Now let's talk about the enhanced content we mentioned earlier. It's not getting left behind with this update. In fact, it's receiving some well-deserved enhancements of its own. 2 new enhancement areas are on the horizon, focusing on the Rocky Mountains near Denver in the United States and the picturesque Western Canada region. What does this mean for you? Even greater diversity in vegetation and colors, making these regions feel even more distinctive. But there's more. The update promises a more user-friendly experience with UI enhancements as well. Automation features, which is by far my favorite feature in this update. Now that feature will also cater to both vegetation as well as terrain colors, whereas previously it was only for vegetation. And another cool feature with this update, for all you cloud aficionados out there, get ready for a treat. This update will also feature a whopping 40 different cloud presets, apart from the original 6 that you get with Microsoft Flight Simulator by default. And of course, the best feature of them all, if you're already an Accuseason user like me, this fantastic update is coming to you absolutely free. Yes, you heard that right, so it's a win-win scenario for everyone. And that, dear aviators, is a sneak peek at the upcoming Accuseason update from the brilliant minds at Rec Simulations. Do let me know down in the comment section what you guys feel about this. Now, if you guys don't know, Flight Simulator 2024 that's releasing next year will have seasons built in by default, and it's going to be done to a pretty high standard considering it's Asobo and Microsoft working on it proprietarily. But until then, if you're not an Accuseason user like me, again, this is nothing sponsored or anything like that. The only sponsored segment in this video was the one about Awesome Remote, but I personally do love this add-on a lot. It really does give a little bit of personality to my sim, especially when I'm flying in different parts of the world. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of today's video, covering everything we know about Navigraph, about the iniBuilds Airbus A300, as well as the Rex Accuseason mod. Do let me know down in the comment section below what you guys are most excited for. I personally am looking forward to the Accuseason mod getting some well-deserved changes, and hopefully they can expand their feature set to different parts of the world, including Africa, Asia, Australia, and so on as well. Would love to see that happen. If you guys enjoyed this video and wish to support the channel going into the future as well, do make sure you are subscribed and do make sure you have the notifications bell turned on in order not to miss out on future flight sim development updates. Additionally, if you're looking for a fantastic community to chat with, do make sure you join our Discord server as well. It is linked down below in the description section of the video. With that all being said, guys, keep soaring high and thanks for flying by.